KFGM Ballroom sessions are made possible by generous donations from individuals, businesses, and organizations in our community. If you would like to be involved in supporting local music by donating to this program, please visit 1055kfgm.org, click the Donate Today button, and add a note saying that you'd like to support KFGM Ballroom sessions. Located in Missoula, Montana, Rattlesnake Cable Company makes high-quality guitar cables, microphone cables, low-profile patch cables for your pedal board, line buffers, and more. As musicians, we will spend all the rent on instruments and amps and microphones, often overlooking the importance of good cables to let those instruments shine through. These US-made oxygen-free bare copper cables preserve the high end of your signal, and heavy shielding ensures they are quiet and durable for years of use. Learn more at www.rattlesnakecables.com. Back to the Mother Kombucha is a locally produced party for your taste buds. You can find Back to the Mother Kombucha in stores all over the Five Valleys. Back to the Mother's mission is to seek out every alternative in sustainable practices to show how we, the people of this planet, the stewards of the earth, can live abundant, healthy lives in a manner that sustains the earth for generations to come. We may not know exactly what that looks like, but we are here to start the conversation. We are changing the dialogue about how ordinary people can change the world. Like their Facebook page to keep up with updates and events, and find out more at www.backtothemother.earth.
You gotta stop being oh so trivial about this. You gotta stand up tall and walk on through the night. You keep on talking about it way too much and making yourself too out of reach. What do you do when you cannot love yourself anymore? Yourself, dreams won't manifest unless you take control. You really can't ignore all the writing on the walls, yeah. So take a moment and just breathe and let it out. There's no tomorrow when you know you can't escape yourself. Dreams won't manifest unless you take control. Question maybe about breath. I'm still living. The universe is in my periphery. Won't you try to live without compromise? Really that I am, mean it's nice. You don't want to care anymore, because it shows that you do not believe. You said about missing the world to death, calling fools to lose another breath. I'm still living. The universe is in my periphery, and it's alright. It's not too late. It'll take some time, but we'll be in a better place. Said it's alright. It's not too late. It'll take some time, but we'll be in a better place. You said about missing the world to death, calling fools to lose another breath. I'm still living. The universe is in. I can't live with me yesterday's memory, but I'm still breathing. The universe is in my periphery. The sky, I couldn't even sleep at night. I reached to pull you in. Time was fast, I can't wait to feel your skin against mine, soft and warm. You just lay there on the floor. The night I wanted you like I never had before. Without serendipity, and now you wish that you were there for me. Now you think to care after all that I've become. It's funny how you start to think of me when I'm already gone. The morning came at last. I asked you for that second chance. Nothing went as planned. You said whoever said we had a plan. You just sat behind and asked all night. So I'll just say goodbye without serendipity. And now you wish that you were there for me. Now you think to care after all that I become. It's funny how you start to think of me when I'm already gone. Now the table's turned and I wish you the best. Now you wish that you were there for me. Now you think to care after all that I become. It's funny how you start to think of me when I'm already gone.
You're listening to KFGM Ballroom Sessions from KFGM, Missoula Community Radio, 105.5 LP FM. We're here with Shellshock Lullaby out of Butte, America. I like saying Butte, America. I heard about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're special.
Yeah, there's something out here that I don't see very often is pride in where you live. You know, honestly, Philadelphia is where I grew up at, and we're pretty proud people.
You guys are pretty psycho.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
I don't remember who I was watching. I think it was Silver Sun Pickups in Salt Lake. And they're all saying, yeah, what's up, Salt Lake City? This place is awesome. And there was like a couple like, yeah. Then you do that to Butte, and they're like,
right.
Yeah, Butte thinks they're pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It's like Butte, Texas, and I guess Philadelphia would.
Well,
yeah. Butte, Texas, and Philadelphia.
maybe Boston too.
Boston?
Yeah.
I could see that.
Blue collar towns.
Yeah.
And
Basically.
Irish. Lots of Irish.
Yeah.
You know, I found out that Butte has the most consolidated American Irish
1 to
heritage.
4.
Wow.
1 to 4 Butians.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I am not one of them.
Funny,
No?
I'm like a fourth.
It's pretty cool that, you know, there's a pride there that, you know, that you don't see elsewhere. And, you know, and it's not an arrogance either.
No.
It's just a blue collar pride thing. So I kind of totally relate to that. Again, being from Philly, I think that's why I'm not surprised you guys are coming out of there. Your style of music, seriously, and your hard work ethic and, you know, everything. You guys are very technically on top of it, and you show you care. You know, you're not just kind of doing it, you know. Right, Andy?
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. You guys definitely have that pop punk sound, but I noticed you guys kind of mentioned emo and other passe genres. And I mean, do you guys really consider yourselves a particular genre?
Yes and no. I mean, we think we have to describe our music somehow so people know what it is. Like, if you just say Shellshock Lullaby, that could be anything, you know, a lot of different things. So I try to best describe it, but with that said, we don't really limit. Well, there's really no limits there.
I wouldn't say we're a typical pop punk band, but at the same time, it's just annoying to say, hey, what kind of band are you? Well, we're this and we're this and this. And this. We'll just say pop punk.
Right.
Pop punk's about the closest thing you can.
Yeah.
We listen to like really like lame emo stuff from early 2000s. I'm like way into like, I'm sorry, I'm Robert Smith's my god.
Right? Don't be sorry.
I'm not sorry
Don't
about
be
that
sorry.
at all.
Robert Smith's
I'm
awesome.
sorry, but can I just say, Robert Smith would crush Morrissey in a fight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
see, now this is where I disagree. Because, you know, we're talking about the Irish factor here.
Doesn't
Okay,
matter.
but Morrissey doesn't eat meat. He has no
He's
like
a weenie.
iron in his blood.
No,
Like,
he
he's
couldn't hold
so
himself
weak.
up.
He can't even stand up.
No,
Yeah,
he's a feather. I'm
Well,
sorry.
I think we're going to have to ask MTV to bring back Celebrity Deathmatch.
Yes.
It's the only way we're going to find out, you know. But I'm sorry. I'm Team Morrissey. I'm just saying. I think he's got a little bit more anger in him than Robert Smith.
Just a little bit.
You know? But so I abhor genres myself. I abhor those titles in particular. But I kind of feel that you guys, and dare I associate you with other bands, but I hear a little AFI in there. I like Alkaline Trio. I think, you know, there might be a little bit of that.
Alkaline Trio and AFI.
You know, so, you know, these are bands that I feel that were unfairly associated with emo, when I don't think they really were. I think they were something else. And I kind of feel you guys.
I hear what you're saying, yeah.
I feel you guys are that too. I think you're something else.
Oh.
So
AFI's early days, I definitely would say not.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. You know, I mean, but we could spend all day.
Yeah.
And you know, you guys.
This is why we just say we're pop punk.
Right. But you do have a distinctive sound, which is great.
Thank you.
And it's original, I feel, and so that's great. And now you guys just released No Static, which is an EP.
Static noise.
Static noise.
Static
Yeah.
noise.
Mhm.
What am I saying? No static for?
No
I'm sorry.
static.
All good.
I apologize.
No, an abundance of
Because-
static.
Yeah, which, you know, the title track happens to become my favorite song by you guys. So I'm super glad that you guys did that today.
Thank you.
But
thank you.
you also you're on a couple other compilations, right? You Pop Blast 1
Yeah,
and 2.
we're on Power Pop
Power
Blast Volume 1 and Volume 2. We
Right.
got some songs on there. And we're about to be on the Wanna Party holiday compilation album coming up. I think it's going to be released this next holiday season. And we're currently writing a New Year's song.
Oh, okay.
New Year's song we've
I was
been
just
working
going
on.
to ask you.
Yeah.
Is it a Christmas song or?
We tried Christmas. It didn't really come
Wasn't
out with
feeling
our
it.
style.
Comes
but
off as dorky.
Plus,
Okay.
there's not enough New Year's songs. Like there's
I
like
agree.
I
I
don't
wish
know.
you would write a Thanksgiving
A
song.
Thanksgiving song.
There you go.
I'm gonna write an Arbor Day song.
Oh boy, that
Someone's
could be
going to knock
fun.
Adam Sandler off the top of that chart.
Oh right.
You know, absolutely. Oh, that's cool. And then you guys, by the way, I should jump in and say this. On behalf of KFGM, we certainly appreciate your support. You've done 2 shows for us. And, you know, when you do fundraisers for us, for people who don't know, bands play for nothing. And that's total 100% appreciative on our part by you guys. And now I hear you're going to do a show that I can actually come and just hang out and check you out live and not have to work around it. And I can actually pay attention.
Yeah, we got one coming up in Missoula. We'll be here October 19th at
Whatever
Monk's
the
Bar.
Friday is, yeah.
Yeah, the 19th.
Elephant Gun Rights headlining.
Nice.
They're from Spokane. They're
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Excellent band. yeah.
Nice. So that's going to be cool. I kind of like hanging out at Monk's myself. It's a pretty neat venue.
I've never been. I'm excited to go check it out.
Awesome.
Okay, this is actually ridiculous because I've known you guys forever. Well, except Andrew. But how did you even come up with the name Shellshock Lullaby?
Good question.
That's you, dude.
So, Shellshock Lullaby has been a thing for like 8 years.
Yeah.
And these guys, Andrew's been in since 2013. Hannah just joined 2 years ago. We were on our first recording session in Great Falls. On the way there, the only song that we had was Different Story. Literally, the only thing we had was Different Story. And I didn't really know what that even equaled yet. I just had a YouTube video of me playing Different Story, and we're going to go record it. And I had a list of about like 200 band names or whatever on the sheet of paper. I'd gotten them from Facebook fans of my previous bands. Family members came up with names. I just brainstormed a bunch of names, and I was just shooting them out to the other 2 members at the time, Mac and Joe Beaudry, and they're making fun of them and turning them all down. And Joe says, well, how about we just do 3-word combinations? And one of the ones that popped out was Shellshock Lullaby, and I'm like, that's pretty good. And I nothing beat Shellshock Lullaby, and it's suiting. I think we've kind of grew into that name too. It describes the music. I think Shellshock Lullaby describes our music better than pop punk, really, But
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I think so too.
Absolutely. So, Hannah, how many bands have you been in?
This is only number 2. My first one was just really terrible middle school band.
Oh,
Andrew's laughing at me because I was in the band with one of our coworkers too. It was so bad.
Shrek tribute band.
It was not a Shrek tribute. We did Counting Crows. It was so bad. I was guitar in that band though. It was pretty awful.
If anyone needs a wet wipe to wipe the sweat off their foreheads, I have some Shrek themed wet wipes.
We bought them from Flying J when we came down. The checkout lady. I don't remember her name, otherwise I'd shout her out. But she
Love
really
you.
loves Shrek. Lady at Rocker Flying J, we love you. Thank you for sharing an appreciation for Shrek.
Pretty upset we missed Smash Mouth. I heard he couldn't.
I heard, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leave it there.
Please give me a little time to think. Please give me some space to breathe. I'm not the same as you. I know you only see your point of view. Tell me exactly how I'm supposed to be. Tell me This is how I can make you happy. Get up, wait up, repeat. I'm tired of this whole routine. Is it too much to ask you just to let me be? I'm not the same as you. I know you always see your point of view. I'm so confused. You knock me off my feet again when you pull the rug from under me. I'm not the same as you. I know you only see your point of view. I'm not the same as you. I know you only see your point of view. Your point of view. Your point of view. Your point of view. Souls drink up to my eyes. It's all I really know. My heart with good eyes. Steady noise fills the void. Can't feel that. Don't tell me I'm not seeing clear. Steady noise fills the void. I fall to bed. Don't tell me I'll fade into the edge. I want to escape, even for a short while. My head set ablaze, screaming like neon light. Am I a nihilist, or am I just cheated? Given the precipice, I feel my spirit fading. Steady noise fills the void. You can't feel there. Don't tell me I'm not seeing there. Steady noise fills the void. I fall to woke up early one morning. The past resumed my mind. It's all the games, it's all the stories. Now seeing me tonight. I wanna break outside right now. Yeah, I can hardly wait. I'm tired of dream last night about out. It's gotta be fate. It's gotta be fate. I wanna go backwards into time. Back when this made more sense. Back when we do things for no good reason. I wanna go backwards into time. And I must confess, if this ain't what you want, then what's the meaning? Damn, it's really cold outside. I best stay in tonight. Just escape inside my mind and turn off all the lights. Maybe I'm just seeing things I don't know. I wanna see what this brings. 'Cause I can't let it go. I can't let it go. I wanna go backwards into time. Back when this made more sense. Back when we do things for no good reason. I wanna go backwards into time. And I must confess, if this ain't what you want, then what's the meaning? Yeah! I wanna go backwards into time. Back when this made more sense. Back when we do things for no good reason. I wanna go backwards into time. And I must confess, if this ain't what you want, then what's the meaning? I wanna go backwards into time. Back when this made more sense. Back when we do things for no good reason. I wanna go backwards into time. And I must confess, if this ain't what you want, then what's the meaning?
Okay, so I really love your guys' song, Without Serendipity. And Hannah, you directed the music video,
Yeah.
which pretty recently came out, right?
Yeah.
A few weeks ago?
Yeah.
Maybe?
It feels like longer now, but I don't
I
know.
know, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, but
No, I don't remember. But yeah, no, that's
the music video
That's
is
a thing.
great, but I want to know, like, do you like having that creative control,
yes.
all of you,
Okay.
with that? Having
My
someone that can do that in the band?
I like the directing aspect of it. It just sucks because, like, by trade, I'm a photographer, so it's hard to try to play and simultaneously try to get shots. It's just kind of a headache. So, like, I wish, I don't know, it would help to have help there, but it's a lot more convenient to just have. I have the tools. I have the means to have a video made. It's just hard to do both.
With that said, Without Serendipity was 100% Hannah just setting up the camera and getting the shots.
Right on.
Yay.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Aw.
I'm like actually blown away. I love that music video.
Oh, thanks. I was pretty proud of it.
Just right above Taco del Sol.
Yeah. Shout
it
out
called?
Buddy and Carrie Fisher for letting us use the Stevens Hotel.
Stevens Hotel, yeah.
It is so cool in there. If you ever get a chance, like straight up, I don't know
Oh, yeah?
when they're going to have it open up again because they usually do art walks in there, but it's like crazy cool looking in there because it used to be a miners hotel. So
Asbestos.
asbestos is there, girl, but
All right.
that's why we were only there for like 3-4 hours. We probably all have cement in our lungs. YOLO.
No power. That was a trick, too.
There's
God.
No power.
some.
Really?
Oh yeah, no, there wasn't there?
There's no power. Yeah.
No power.
How did you do the light bulb scene thing then, or was that somewhere else?
that was like wired in.
Oh, okay.
None of the outlets worked.
Oh,
So I guess
geez.
there's a little power, but
There was some power.
no outlets, yeah.
No, none. We had to use all natural light. Completely.
Well, it came out really
Damn.
well. I agree.
Thanks.
It's a very good video.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I think it's important that bands have control of their own destiny and their own brand and their designs and what they put out there. You know, I think corporate radio has done a good job destroying lots of bands by doing things that they didn't want to do. You know, and it's a nice way of you guys showing your identity.
No, I'm
You know?
a big fan of DIY.
Yeah, absolutely. That's really cool.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna shoot Andrew a question. All right, you're ready, Andrew?
Sure.
All right. Why did you choose drums?
Oh dear.
You could have done marimba.
All right. I mean,
Well,
I could see him with
I have.
tubas.
I know. I've seen your marimba. It's cool.
It started in junior high, actually. So it was something I wanted to do. I was kind of natural at it. I tried guitar. I tried saxophone actually at one point, and then drums just came naturally to me.
Okay.
My dad was a drummer.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know Alan was a drummer.
I kind of had my first drum set well before then from them. So
Okay.
I don't know. It's just something that came natural to me, and I fell in love with drumming.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Andrew's also a part of the Butte Symphony.
Is that right? Oh, that's excellent. See, again, that goes back to, it shows through you guys. I mean, all three of you are very technically sound musicians, in my opinion.
Thank you.
And it really shows. You know.
You should tell a story about how you two met.
Oh,
That
there
is
you go.
funny. That
There you
is
go.
funny.
That's a good one.
So sorry, Taylor. Okay, so
Okay, go.
we were in junior high,
Okay.
and me and her were both really edgy, and we both came from separate elementary schools, so we did not know each other prior. And I am sulking in the hallway with I had Invader Zim headphones. They were sick, and I'd be walking down, sulking down the hallway, books to my chest. And I got like these cool like knee-high Chuck Taylors, and I'm just like, sulking down the hallway. And Taylor had and this is when I was like first getting into makeup, so I had terrible eyeliner, all black. Not very good at dressing black yet.
I had pink hair and terrible
you did.
eyeliner.
No, and I remember you had like these neon, because you were into Cobra Starship really big at the time. You had a Shane Dawson shirt. And,
Oh my god.
And I know,
I didn't know that.
Ancient. Yeah, you did. I remember that because I was really into Shane Dawson. No, it wasn't Shane. It was Fred.
Oh, it was so
Fred.
Fred.
It was
so
Fred. And zebra striped neon skinny jeans, and you just came up to me in the very similar manner that I was walking, like, "Hey, I like your shoes," and I was like, "Hey, I like your hair."
Yeah, we were definitely the emos.
Oh
of
my God, we
East
were-
middle school.
We were horrid. Oh my god! I'm so glad we're not
Good
that
story.
anymore.
All right.
That's it.
Band stuff.
Really,
Oh,
we were emo.
We were horrible.
We sought each other out.
I know. We lived vicariously. Just we enabled each other.
So do you feel that you're living out your middle school ambitions here?
Oh
by
yeah,
being
I
in
think
this band.
13-year-old Hannah would be pretty proud of
Yeah.
21-year-old Hannah.
How about Russell?
yeah, the band
Russell
keeps
was
growing
cut.
and getting
Yeah.
better and better and better. The 13-year-old version of myself, yeah, I don't think I ever really pictured actually doing what I'm doing now, or if I did, like it was just a whole different thing. I never would have anticipated, like 13-year-old me would have never anticipated how the music scene was going to change.
Right.
Oh my
right.
God.
I just like pictured like we're going to get a station wagon and then we're going to like not have any money and cruise and tour the USA, and that's 13-year-old me's thinking, and that's That's how you did it back then, but now it's a little different. you know?
I'm kind of laughing because when I was 13, I was thinking, how can I become a level 42 cleric wizard? You know? And I got my 30-side die here and all my books. I just got to get better. You know? So I had no idea that, here I am interviewing a band.
Bless you.
But I will admit, the following years when I discovered punk rock, so that's when everything changed.
Same, yeah.
Absolutely.
Russ, when did you get into music?
I started playing guitar when I was like 8 years old. My uncle bought me a guitar. John Montoya, he's a musician around Montana and plays a lot of breweries and different things. Excellent if you ever get to see him. But he bought me my first guitar when I was 8 years old and taught me a couple chords and a couple songs and just kept learning from there. Guitar World magazines.
Yeah. Get those tabs in the back.
Oh, yeah.
Here is the ultimate secret and funny tea. Russ was a bodybuilder in high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of a contrasting image for me, for you to be in like this pop punk
Like
emo
this.
band, but also used to be like totally shredded.
Keyword is used to.
Well, hey, wait
It is what it is.
Seriously, look at Danzig. There are plenty of artists that were
Danzig,
into their physical appearance, and there's
Now
nothing
you're
wrong with
gangly.
Yeah.
What happened?
that. Just so you know, Andrew's just shaking his head like, what am I into here? What did I get myself into?
Why?
How about you, Andrew?
You look good to me, Russ.
Oh, thanks, man.
So how about you? Do you think your 13-year-old self is satisfied or would be happy with where you're at now?
That's hard to answer. Sure. Sure.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Yeah. You just wanted to play. That's it, right?
At 13, I didn't have any ambitions to be like in a band or anything, probably. I was just drums. And I actually didn't play drum set till after high school. So it was mostly marching band, all the school-related stuff.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, I mean, you're doing this. You're doing an orchestra. That's still. I mean, you're still doing what your element is, which is pretty awesome. So, you got any more dirt, Taylor?
One time, me and Hannah wore matching Hawaiian shirts to high school.
Yes.
And we got bullied for it.
Yeah.
I just really like that memory.
I do too, because I felt really cute.
I know. I felt really cool.
I felt way nice. I was feeling good. I remember your grandfather made a soup. It was nice.
There you go.
Band stuff.
Well, I'll tell you what. With all this said, it's really cool that you guys are playing here. You're playing Monks. You're getting out there. You guys did Warped, right? You did the Warped tour.
Yeah, we followed Warped Tour with Indie Power was the company that got us a tent inside, and we just did some acoustic sets and promoted our compilation album in Vegas.
Us too, girl.
What's up?
Got us too, girl.
Oh yeah.
Promoted ourselves.
Yeah. And we went to Vegas, Salt Lake, and Denver with Warped Tour, and then after that, we made it up to Seattle, and then the Oregon Country Fair. Played there, and we're on our way to a date of the Extreme Tour on the 22nd of September in Fernley, Nevada.
Right
so
by
we're
Reno.
excited about that one coming up.
But are you guys going to get in the van?
The van.
Are you going to
see? We don't have a van. We might.
We have
might
2
rent
mom
one. I don't know.
cars.
Can I take a leave of absence from my job at the Pekin Noodle Parlor and be your driver?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yes, be band mom.
But do you have any plans to actually do a tour for just you guys, going around, maybe try the East Coast a little bit?
Hopefully
Not
this summer we do
immediately.
more extensive touring.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Next summer.
Okay.
Probably some more back-to-back stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, are you guys really full in on this, or do you have day jobs?
Yeah.
No, it's understandable. Yeah.
Me and Andrew work together, and we do helicopter stuff.
Helicopter stuff?
Yeah, he's an engineer.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
Work at Genesis 7. Hannah's a school photographer.
Yeah.
And
Going to Helena Christian School tomorrow.
All right.
Shout it out.
then I teach music for Butte Central.
Right. I've seen you advertise. You also do private lessons?
Yep. Private guitar lessons and that, yeah.
Nice. How much of a challenge is that sometimes? Because I don't know. I could never. I know how to play things. I was just never very good explaining it.
Yeah, it's when you start teaching, it is just a whole other thing because you got to watch yourself more and figure out kind of what to tell people to get them to do.
Not smack them in the back of the head.
Yeah. There's a patience element there and everything, but I don't know. I've been doing it for a while now, and it just kind of I got a system and it works well, and I really enjoy teaching.
Awesome.
Well, the Central Band is really good, so I'd say you're doing a good job.
Oh, thank you.
Woo-hoo. Great.
Okay, I want to know, since we were talking about touring earlier, what you guys are like on tour. Like, do you get annoyed with each other?
Yes.
Like, what
Yes.
is the gossip? I
Oh.
really want to know.
This is your point, Andrew.
I get angry.
Yeah.
Andrew,
Sorry.
say what you need to say.
Just say.
Tell
it.
me
Just
everything.
tell us.
Well, there's this summer I haven't driven with them in the same vehicle. When I did the year before, Hannah and Russ fight.
That wasn't that bad though.
Oh no, it wasn't. They make up.
Is
but,
it
you know.
backseat driving or?
No, Snoqualmie Pass, man.
Yeah,
That is horrible to drive at rush hour. I was stressed.
No, that's all good.
you weren't there when we broke our air conditioning.
Oh, that was horrible.
LA.
Okay, yeah, this was last year we went to Hollywood. When we did this cool showcase, and we go to Hollywood every year, and it's like so fun every time. Like this year was even better. Like I'm just not over it. I'm still like depressed. I'm not in Hollywood right now.
What
But,
happens in Hollywood?
we do a showcase.
Okay.
For IES.
Yeah,
and
no, it's
the
a-
Entertainment Summit.
Yes,
Yeah.
and so then this time around, Russell got to fill in for bass. I didn't do it because I'm not as proficient at doing stuff on the fly. I'm sorry, he's got the technicality there, but no, it was really fun though. We just like filled in for this punk rock band with our friends David DeSaro.
Yeah.
DeSaro.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
our band's called High Risk.
Yeah, High Risk. They're fun. They're really fun. So we had more reason to go this time. It was that's always so fun. I love
Anyway,
it.
the
But,
time
okay.
you almost killed me.
You almost killed me. So what happened was last year we went to Hollywood. Andrew took a separate car because he had to stay at work for a couple, and I'm honestly so glad he didn't come with us. That was miserable. Holy cow. So when we got to, because when you drive down to Hollywood, you have to drive through like a little tiny corner of Arizona, and then you're in Nevada. Then you're in Nevada, and then, Fear and Loathing from there. No, I'm kidding. No, right when we got to Arizona, he hit the 100,000 mile mark, and that was when his AC warranty went out. And this is August, driving through the Mojave Desert.
108.
AC's gone.
Right.
No AC at all. We had to go through, and we couldn't listen to music because we had to roll down all the car windows. Because like even though the air outside was hot, if we didn't have any breeze, we were just suffocating.
Yeah.
And then so we did make it down to Hollywood, and then the drive back, we had to drive back at night because we knew if we do it during the day, it would be miserable. So we had to drive through the night.
Oh yeah.
I feel horrible about this to this day. But when we just left Los Angeles, like we were just like, let's get out of the city, then we'll hit a gas station, and then we'll drive to St. George. And I messed up and I dropped his credit card. And we got to Las Vegas when we went to go refill on gas, and he's like, "Where's my card?" It was gone.
Boy.
He was mad. I felt really bad. We didn't talk. No AC. It was horrible.
Just more proof that you need a tour mom.
Tour
Me.
mom.
I mean,
Yes.
I'm a mess, but I can keep track of my credit card.
I can't.
We are about 80% sure though. Like after we figured out the credit card was gone, that we did see aliens in Nevada.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, no, we were mad at each other. Well, no, he was mad at me. I was just like, kind of like, just let him be mad.
So wait a minute. So you both saw aliens, but you didn't tell each other that you saw aliens?
Yeah, so
You-
here's
we were
what
pretty
happened.
mad. That's how mad we were.
So we were
They
driving.
just like flew over like, whoa, this is too intense. We're not picking these two up. Let's
Well,
keep
check
going.
it out. Like, it was crazy. So we're driving through Nevada and like a little bit of Utah, and there's just nothing. It's totally nothingness. I mean, at least as far as the nighttime is concerned, there's nothing.
Yeah.
So, excuse me. Okay, so we're not talking. We did not speak until we got to St. George, which is in Utah, like southern part of Utah. Anyway, we kept seeing stuff. Like, it was weird. Like, in Nevada, it was like 3 a.m, and we saw like this green, like kind of like you know how lightning looks when it's behind clouds.
Green flashes of light.
Yeah, green flashes of light, and we weren't talking to each other, so we weren't gonna say anything. I didn't want to say anything, and he wasn't talking to me, so we didn't mention it. Next morning, we wake up and we're pretty much friends again. And he's like, I'm just like, can we talk about the aliens we saw? Or not even the aliens. Can you talk about that stuff in the sky? And he's like, yeah, I saw it too. It was weird.
I think you texted me about it.
It was way crazy.
That night.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to tell us about what that actually is. Oh, it's military. Who
Yeah,
knows?
so
No,
like-
it's not.
No. Don't believe the lies, man.
aliens.
It's aliens. Aliens.
Yeah, and somehow Andrew doesn't seem too bad about missing out on that, huh?
No, not really.
Love you.
Andrew, do you believe in aliens?
Oh yeah,
Andrew is an alien.
I've been told that.
I'm not a big ghost fan.
Blah, blah, blah.
But I think it's pretty arrogant of humans to think that they're the only intelligent life in all of the universe.
For
you know?
real.
For real.
I think there are aliens. I just think they're smarter than us.
Yeah, they probably just mess
you
with
know,
us.
right?
What?
You know.
Me and Hannah have matching ghost tattoos,
We
so
do.
watch your mouth, Lee.
Oh.
It's a sheet ghost. It's cute.
Yeah, my daughter's a big fan of what's that show you guys like?
Ghost Adventures.
Yeah. That show's ridiculous to me. The guy's like,
Oh, totally, but
did you hear that?
that's the point.
Yeah, I heard that too.
That's my
That's
daughter's
me
favorite.
whispering to you in the ear.
That's Ruby's.
You know.
That's my daughter's favorite band.
Oh, what? Ghost? Oh, yeah, she loves Ghost.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that's a great band.
Ruby is
She loves
4.
Ghost.
Yeah.
And she is a metalhead, and we did not have any
Nice.
influence on that.
Nice. Well, I tell you now, raise your children the way that you want, because I turned out a great daughter, in my
yeah.
opinion. So go for it. Definitely, she's a great music.
I
fan.
agree. Leah's great.
Yeah. She's
Shout out, Leah.
Shout out.
I love you, Leah.
Community Radio 105.5 FM. Been gone for many years. No more lobbies, no more tears. Misunderstood the lyrics to my song. No one answered questions here. I'm tired of these games, my dear. You've been consistent since I'm right and wrong. I love to another side, another shades of gray. Yeah, another way it's gonna happen. Take a minute, watch yourself to shut the pain away. Yeah, and every day you see me laughing. All is lost and all is failed. Impossible to prevail. Yeah, you got what you had coming. For all those years I had to run this false sense of this is gone. The reoccurring dream is so gnarly. Look to another side, another streets of gray. Yeah, another way it's gonna happen. Take a minute, watch yourself, shut the pain away. Yeah, and every day simply make your compromise. Then you fill your head with lies. Regret consumes you, time feels slow. I only know I see the love that's in your eyes. You let the child inside you die. What's the difference? You'll never know. One by one they drop like flies. One by bed they finalize. Now they're dead here in the snow. Your fingers on the trigger. The safety's on inside your mind. You're sure to drink the poison. You're falling every hole you find. You simply make your compromise. Then you fill your head with lies. Regret consumes you, time feels slow. I only know I see the look that's in your eyes. You let the child inside you die. What's the difference? You'll never know. One by one they drop like flies. With one last breath they finalize. Now they're dead here in the snow. I see the love that's in your eyes. You let the child inside you die. What's the difference? You'll never know. One by one they drop like flies. With one last breath they finalize. Now they're dead here in the snow. I see the look that's in your eyes. You let the child inside you die. What's the difference? You'll never know. You lose yourself and not know why. One by one they drop like flies. With one last breath they finalize. Now they're dead here in the snow. You lose yourself and not know why.
What are the most influential bands, if I said that correctly? And sorry for my East Coast. Right. That are not the style of music that you listen to.
Oh.
So, like, let's say, all right, we mentioned AFI and Alkaline Trio, for example. Not those guys, but what's the band that you listen to that a lot that you just love that has absolutely nothing to do with what you play?
Oh. I was really into, like, angry punk rock. In like Operation Ivy and Rancid and stuff. Like East Bay stuff, I love that.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
definitely, I don't know, either that or like Fleetwood Mac.
Exactly. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right.
it's a complete opposite.
Right. How about you, Andrew?
Yeah, I'm a big progressive rock fan, so I grew up on Rush. They're my favorite, followed by Tool.
Yes, yes.
So those are my top two.
Great,
And
great.
then recently, others like from Australia, Carnival, Iceland, Agent Fresco. So
they all have something in common, though. Their percussionists are ridiculous.
Yep.
Absolutely. How about you, Russell?
Well, as you can see, this pink guitar here just
It's radio,
screams
nobody can see
hair
it.
metal.
It is a pink guitar that has a
warrant and all that stuff. I used
Bill
to
and Ted
love
sticker.
Warren?
love that stuff. Oh, all of it. Yeah,
Well, okay.
all that stuff. Yeah.
No.
Then
Brittany Fox, Cinderella.
Oh, yeah.
Bands that from my local area. Absolutely.
went to Cinderella. They put on a good show. Really good show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So stuff like that is kind of
Yeah, and you know something. I'm glad you said that because I was going to say in one of your solos, you really kind of hear that style.
Static Noise, totally.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But that comes through. But is there like, something maybe a little more
maybe
obscure?
a little obscure. Okay. I really like Andy McKee's guitar playing. Like he's an instrumental guitar player,
Yeah.
just excellent. I like that. Acoustic music. What else? Soundtrack music. I listen to that a lot too. Movies, soundtrack music. I always loved the music in The Wonder Years, that show.
Yeah. No, I totally
Beautiful
get
acoustic guitar in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Garden
absolutely.
State.
Garden State.
State.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of horror films.
Awesome.
So
No.
John Carpenter, shocker, right? John Carpenter's stuff. I'll sit there and listen to people like, you're insane, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, this is amazing. I mean, listen to the time signature, and they're like, what? Never mind. Either you get it or you don't, man. And so I get that totally.
Little kids
Cool.
always get a kick out of it, like because I'll show them two things to do to make scary music.
Oh.
And it's like you pick the strings at the top of the guitar to get the ping, ping, ping,
Yeah.
ping, and then I'll show them how to do a pick slide.
And then just play all minor notes.
Yeah.
Great stuff. So if you guys could, all right, now here's another one. If you guys could pick a different style of music of a band, like let's say we recreated Shellshock Lullaby, and there was a different genre or style of music, what music would all three of you agree to play? Like what kind of style?
Agree?
Agree. Yeah, you have to agree to it because you're still in the same band, like an alternative universe here. Like, would it be a hair band?
No.
No. Would it be a prog rock band?
Maybe.
I feel the person we're gonna have to please is Hannah.
Well,
I
no,
see
I'm not
that,
doing
yeah.
hair metal.
No?
We have to agree here.
Yeah.
Andrew, you can't make an opinion half the time. Yeah, I'm cool with it. It's fine. Whatever. I don't care. No, you decide. You pick.
I'll answer
can't
for you
disagree.
guys. You're gonna do Vietnamese opera.
Yes. Thank you.
There you go.
Plague Doctor
Bulgarian
ASMR.
folk metal.
Oh my god, like the Tuvan throat singers. You should
Oh, those
learn
guys
how to
are
do that.
crazy. Oh my god.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, let's do that.
We've talked about a side project
Oh,
called
yeah.
the Bourbon Fairies.
Nobody
and,
take that. We've trademarked it.
Well, there's
a good name.
bands I think we all listen to that we haven't mentioned. Coheed and Cambria.
Yeah,
is another
totally.
example.
Coheed
Foo
and
Fighters.
Cambria.
Those are bands that we all love. So it'd probably be similar to that.
Yeah.
Okay. So then
Like even like more like weird like Pixies sort of kind of
Yeah.
too. It's kind of
Nice.
I don't know.
Something grungy or dirty. Rah.
yeah.
Why don't you give it a shot?
Give it.
Here, just give it a little try.
We can do what Green Day did. They have like two other bands that they are all the same members of, and
Right.
they have a garage rock band and they have like a weird new wave band.
Foo Fighters do that too, I hear. I don't remember their name, but
Yeah,
they do
don't
that too.
they? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I love when bands do that. It's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You got anything else there, Taylor, you want to shoot out?
I'm wondering if there are any local bands that you guys like playing with.
Ooh,
one.
Hibernator for sure.
River
Awesome.
Runs Through It. Another really good Butte band. Pop punk as well. What's your brother's band's name?
Oh, I don't think he's in that band
Oh,
anymore.
yeah.
No, he started a new one with two of your band kids.
Right.
And one of his friends. I forgot
Yeah,
what he
that's-
called it. They haven't played anything at all yet. No, otherwise I'd name drop them. My little brother's better at bass than me.
Matthew's awesome.
It sucks. A lot of the bands that were around like a year ago, there's like a lot that are not around anymore.
Yeah, that's sad.
I know. It's kind of a bummer. Everyone
It
kind
happens,
of everyone
yeah.
gets a little disheartened and they're like, "This isn't working. Nothing is happening. We should stop." I'm like, "No, don't do that."
Yeah,
It's Taylor's project.
Oh, Authority Worship?
Authority
Yeah,
Worship.
they're good. Taylor and Carl.
At Home in Hell. We got a show with them at the Party Palace
They're
on
like,
October 17th.
more heavy metal. Yeah.
Yeah. We're
That's okay. Right?
No,
fun
yeah.
stuff though, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you.
Not as saturated in Butte, but there's music there. It's fun.
Right. Well, Easter Island loves you guys.
I
And
love
Island's
Easter
awesome.
Island. Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
And, they came to me the night that you guys did free cycles for us, and they were like, "Can you set us up with them?"
By the way, thank you so
Yeah.
much for setting that all up. That was
That
a
was
fun
awesome.
show.
It was easy. I didn't do the free cycles. I did the other show we did back on August 17th.
Right, yeah.
The
But,
New Old
yeah.
Future.
Yeah,
They're
when
fun
you
too.
also- Yeah, and they also like you guys.
Oh
so-
no, they're fun. I like
Yeah,
them. I like
yeah.
their uniform. It's
Yes,
amazing.
Yes. There's a certain presence that they have that just doesn't show up on the recordings, and I always tell
Definitely.
people go see them.
No, I
live.
like them because like I love their music, but then like you watch them and it's like
Yeah.
not quite what you would expect, but they're very like what would you say? Just like unapologetically authentic.
Yes.
You know, like I like
That's
how they just are. Yeah, we screwed up. Whatever. Who cares?
Yeah.
I
We're awesome.
love the
No,
guitar
yeah.
player.
Yeah, I don't know his
Gavin.
name, but he's
Yeah,
cool.
He's in
Gavin.
the
Oh.
Scurf as well, right?
Scurfs.
Yeah.
Scurfs, yeah.
Yep.
Bolo tie guy.
Yeah, yeah.
I relate.
That's great. Yeah, you just mentioned low tech. I noticed you guys don't have a ton of effects pedals and a whole bunch of stuff going on there when you set up. Like I've seen bands with, and I've been in bands with guys that I could strangle. They have 100 pedals, and it's like this loop there, and they can't figure out which one's not looped in, and it doesn't sound right.
And that is
you know?
exactly why we don't do that.
Right. And that's a pretty cool simplistic approach that you guys
We
have.
try to keep it as simple as possible, especially because a lot of these gigs we get, it's like they want you on and off the stage in 5-10 minutes. So it's
true.
like, you know, you
Yeah.
get up and, 5-10 minutes, you play your 30-minute set and then you get off. So like the simpler it is, the
Right.
I just like keeping it very simple.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Taylor. You got something? Any more?
So
I just want to say that, a lot of the bands in Butte that are, slowly kind of dying out that aren't there, that were there last year.
yeah.
That's really sad, but I don't think the music scene in Butte is dying. We still have a bunch of shows at the Staggering Ox all the time.
Yeah.
And like all the shows that I go to in Butte are really fun. Like we really
Yeah.
just like to have fun.
I like that
Covalite
the
Theater.
Covalite's killing
Oh,
it right
the
now.
Covalite is killing it.
They
right
just
now.
had Snailmate. Have you ever listened to them?
No.
Oh my god, they're so good.
Okay.
Yes, I see
That's
you
a cool
there.
name. I like that. Snail
I
Mate.
love Snailmate.
Yeah.
No, their drummer's just crazy. I love her so much. Oh no, and like we've been getting
a lot of cool bands to the Covalite.
Yeah, no, I love going. And the Staggering Ox is great too. That's definitely a lot more like low-key, sort of like, kind of more stripped down punky bands. And
Oh yeah.
what was it? We met, I've actually made buddies with a few bands that have played down there, like Stock Smile.
Assuming We Survive was really good.
They were good. I missed that one.
Oh,
I
no.
knew like them though. I've listened to them. They're good. No, Stock Smile was awesome, and my friend Jordan used to be in that band, and that's how we met. I still talk to him all the time. Jordan, and then Avoid. They're out of Seattle. They're making waves right now. Like they're doing
Just got
good.
signed, yeah.
they're killing it right now. Benny's adorable. He's just turned 20. And he's their like crazy screamer singer. He's a crazy performer. I love him. No, I like those ones because they're a lot more intimate. But Covalite, you get like the more. I mean, you'll get bands like that, but like it's so much more of like a production. You have this beautiful stage, gorgeous old church building. Everybody just drinks beer and dances, and it's fun. Like
Dollar's been getting more and more. cool
Dollar's been
shows,
getting more too, yeah.
Every year they have the Red Elvises.
they're fun.
Red
Come by,
Elvises.
yeah.
Okay.
Have you not seen them?
No.
Oh, they're crazy. I love them.
I know they play here
You need to see
somewhere.
Red
I've heard
Elvises.
of them. Yes.
Yeah, they put on
Oh, that's like
one of the better live
essential.
shows I've seen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Essential.
So-
Them and Rocketeering are essentials.
So it's safe to say that the local scene's still good there and
Yeah.
it's still happening. And
Definitely.
I mean, it definitely goes through waves like anything, but like once it's, you'll like this summer was awesome. We lost 2 festivals this summer, but I think we made up for it a lot with just regular shows. It was
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, being in, and I'll say I'm a bit of an outsider because I've only lived in Missoula about 3 years. When the grunge scene happened out here, it was a big deal back east. And like for us, anytime we heard a band was coming to Philly at certain clubs that we first question was, are they from the West Coast? And if they weren't, we didn't care. But if they were, we were there. Absolutely. We were like right on that, and got to see a lot of bands. Tool, by the way, was one of those bands, JC Dobbs, back in the early 90s. Imagine a room this size and Tool's playing, dude. So coming out here, I kind of felt like, all right, now that's 20 years ago. Is there even going to be a music scene here? And I don't know what happened before grunge, but there was definitely a lingering love affair with rock music or punk rock and music here in this area. And I know we're kind of technically on the edge of that Pacific Northwest deal.
Close
you
enough.
know, but
Yeah.
I think I think we are close enough because we do see bands from Portland and we see bands from Seattle that
it's
come
right there.
through here. Right. So do you guys try to hit out that way often to catch, what's going on, or
Yes.
The
you
East Coast?
the
Or
West
the
Coast?
West Coast. Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, yeah, we're right here, so we hit the West Coast hard. We want to one day be able to go to the East Coast. It's kind of funny you say that because, like, in high school, like, all the bands that kind of shaped me that I really liked came from the East Coast.
Right.
Like, like Taking Back Sunday and Coheed and Cambria and MCR, I'm pretty sure is from the East Coast.
Yep.
New Jersey.
Jersey, yeah.
They're all
Jersey.
like New Jersey, New
North
York,
Jersey,
those places,
represent. Not me.
So they're all coming out of there,
Yeah. No, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Operation Ivy.
Yeah.
Hoboken.
They're yeah.
Oh my God,
No,
NCR is
they
from
were-
Hoboken, New Jersey too.
Yep.
Fun
They
fact.
were like really huge in the East Bay area though, like
Yep.
San Francisco, Oakland.
Yeah, it was
That
pretty
was
wild.
where they were huge.
Right, like
Like I love it is a dream of mine to play Gilman.
okay,
Oh my God,
why not do it?
money.
Do it, man. Just do it.
I know, right?
Just do it.
Just
Make your dreams come true.
Right.
Talk to our booking agent.
Just
Let's see what we
sit-
can make happen
Oh,
there.
man.
Right. You never know. It can happen.
It will.
You absolutely. You make
It
it.
will.
You want it. You make it. Don't worry. You guys definitely have the music to do it. And I couldn't
think
see
so.
why you couldn't.
Thank you.
Yeah, but that is funny. It's like I always think of the band Fear.
Oh, I love Fear. Yeah.
So Leaving is from South Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
And the guy absolutely despised the Philadelphia punk scene. And he was, if you actually listen to his first album, he mentioned South Street, and that's where the punk scene was. And he's like, I don't care about you, And it's kind of interesting. He came all the way to the West Coast, but brought him back to New York City. John Belushi became a big fan of them. Got him on Saturday Night Live. They got banned forever. That whole bit.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's just funny how that works.
Yeah.
To go from one end to the other of the country.
For sure.
But,
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty wild.
Well, like one band that's like getting really huge right now, the Interrupters. Amy is from Missoula.
Is that right?
Yeah.
No kidding. I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, I saw them.
What's it? Kerosene. What's the song?
I don't know their song names. I'm not a
Gosh.
huge like
Ska
religious
fan.
listener, but I love ska. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but I remember like I took my little brother to see Less Than Jake and Real Big Fish when they were at the Wilma. Like it was like 2015.
Great band.
Oh my God, they're both awesome.
Yeah.
But
Why are we whispering?
because I'm so excited about ASMR. Oh my God, but yeah, no, the Interrupters opened for them, and she's like, yeah, I went to high school at Hellgate. I'm like, awesome. Oh my God,
That is awesome. Yeah. And Missoula has produced some pretty amazing people in general, not just, Dana Carvey's from here. He was
Right.
born
Oh,
here.
really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's weird.
David Lynch.
I was just gonna say David Lynch.
David
Oh,
Lynch,
yeah.
right.
That's right.
baby.
And of course, we all know Jeff.
Jeff Ahmed, yeah.
Yeah, from Pearl Jam and other great bands.
I saw. I know. Doesn't Val Kilmer have a property out here?
Oh, maybe. I
I don't know. I was like, I was watching somebody's like Instagram story, and they're like, "Dude, Val Kilmer's on my flight to Bozeman right now." I'm like, "That's awesome."
I know Huey Lewis has a place out by, I think, Stevensville.
Oh, really?
Oh
is
yeah,
just
it is by
outside of here.
Stevensville,
Yeah.
and he
Right.
does not want you to drive by there at all. My
Right.
friend's mom owns like some land out by there, and it's hilarious. He is just like, leave me alone.
Yeah, I
yeah,
bet.
apparently he hasn't
Fair
made too many
enough.
friends.
I bet.
Yeah, but he was in a bar here recently, and one of my coworkers, was talking to him, and he didn't seem very happy.
No?
And then, like a couple of days later, the article came out that he's lost his voice.
Oh.
So it may
Sad.
be career ending. So I was like,
Yeah,
yeah, I
that is-
guess I would be not happy either.
Oh, that's
you know.
justifiable.
But yeah, but there are a few celebrities out here. That's for sure.
Obvious one would be John Mayer.
Oh,
Right.
get out of town.
Yeah.
Go away.
He does.
Yep,
He
does.
live here
Yeah.
sometimes. He do.
Not a fan, Taylor.
No.
I'm just going to point out that she does like Harry Styles.
And that's different.
All right, just going to even that out. There. All right. So back to the band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at this point, we know that you guys are touring. a little bit. You're going to have a show, I should say tour, but you're going to have a show here in Missoula.
Yeah.
And you're going to have a show recently soon in Butte.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Party
the next
Palace.
one up is the Nevada show at the Extreme Tour. Then we're in Butte on the October 17th. Then we do
Elephant Gun Riot ones.
Elephant Gun Riot here in Missoula at Monks, and then we go to Bozeman. We're following them to Bozeman to play the Zebra Lounge as well.
Great.
Yeah.
That's cool. So it's good that you guys are still playing around here. Remember us little people when you hit it big, okay?
Me especially.
No.
Dry your eyes, this conversation's over. You arrive, it's time we decide. And almighty, someone who will care, someone who's there, and will fight for this. And almighty, someone who is there, someone who believes in what I can give. Why am I the one to take this lightly when you're the one that let him stay the night? You look at me with such confusion, like I would never know, like I would not find out. Tonight we see the truth. And almighty, someone who will care, someone who's there, and will fight for this. And almighty, someone who is real, someone who believes in what I can give. You look at me with such confusion, like I would never know, like I would not find out. Tonight we see the truth. And almighty, someone who will care, someone who is there, and will fight for this. And almighty, someone who is real, someone who believes in what I can give. I wanted to just remind you how many secrets you made me keep. You needed it just to deal with it. You wanted out but got in too deep. Now I've got to believe you. You and all of your crazy dreams. Now this all seems a little obscene, but it's just the way it's got to be. Now I see clearly. I see what's going on. You can't go back because there's no one on your side. It seems to me that this can be a different story. You can't go back because there's no one on your side. It seems to me that this could be a different story. You tell me, yeah, baby, you see how bad I hate it. You gotta see how it wasn't me. You know that I could do the wrong, but I'm an idiot, and so you get me to do all your dirty work. No questions or conditions. You're gonna take me for all it's worth. Now I see it. Lately, I see what's going on. You can't go back because there's no one on your side. It seems to me that this could be a different story. You can't go back because there's no one on your side. It seems to me that this could be a different story. It's a different story, baby. And I said, baby, you can't go back because there's no one on your side. It seems to me that this could be a different story. You can't go back because there's no one on your side. It seems to me that this could be
You are listening to
105.5
on your FM dial.